Hey folks, please welcome delightful young comic Nicole Aimee. Hey Nicole Aimee.
Hello.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to our bar. Very good to meet you too.
Thank you. I'm very comfortable in a bar.
You've been to the IO West before, right?
I took classes here many moons ago.
Nice. It's a good place to be.
It's a great place to be. At night I'm doing stand-up comedy.
Good.
Which I love.
Good.
It makes me happy. It's the first thing I found in my life where I feel like I fit in. I kind of hit the ground running. There's a place called Hotel Cafe.
Sure.
And I met the owner of Hotel Cafe and said, hi, my name's Nicole. I've been doing stand-up comedy for a few months now and I want to do a show here. So
this is the first comedy thing at Hotel Cafe. That's like they're very branded in the folk kind of space.
Completely singer-songwriter, folk music, you know.
But you're like the Ingrid Michaelson now of stand-up comedy. Right?
Wow, that is the highest compliment I've ever received.
But yeah, I mean, like this is, I hope that they can do for comedy what they've done for music. I think they've really brought some great people to a broader audience. So what is the brand of this night? What's it called? When is it?
We call it Hotel Comedy. We've had 3 shows so far. The first show was incredible. Bill Burr was on it.
Fantastic.
Amazing. And Neil Brennan. It was one of the best nights of my entire life. I'm actually still coming down from it. For the second show, I brought on a co-host, David Krause. She's kind of been my partner in crime. It's been fun working with someone. Because producing a show and hosting a show and being in the show, it's a lot of work. What is your booking sort of theory when it comes, like, is there a specific kind of comic that you go for? It is kind of a boys club stand-up comedy.
All comedy.
All comedy. So I'm trying to work more with women. So we kind of try to balance every show, half and half, male, female. People who love comedy and who are really excited about the show. I mean, I'll never book someone and they're like, well, you know, I don't know. You know, it's like, no, it's like, be excited. Don't be jaded, just be excited.
Yeah.
And if you're not excited, awesome. I just don't think I can have you in the show.
Exactly. I find that that's sort of getting washed out of the community a little bit. It feels like a few years ago, every stand-up comic was like, meh. Everything was meh. You know? And now it's like there's a real enthusiasm and sincerity out there.
I love it.
Positivity.
Love it.
Makes me happy.
Comedy, as much as, you know, I know comedy comes from a dark place.
Right.
It is a happy thing. You're bringing joy to other people.
It doesn't have to come from a bad place.
But it's like...
I mean, it often does.
Often does. I mean, I know that I take most of mine from I wouldn't say my darkest place, but, you know, a dark place where, you know, I'm negatively observing the world.
Sure.
But yeah, no, all in all, it's like my entire goal is to make people laugh and make people happy. I mean, I want nothing more in life. You're
Hilarious on Twitter. Do you give your jokes away sometimes on Twitter?
You know, it's funny, I was talking to somebody about that. Some people are like, well, why would you tweet that? What if somebody uses that?
That's gone
It's
now.
like, well, you know what? If they're going to use it, they're going to use it. You can't really say if I have an observation that if someone else had the same observation, they're using my material.
Right.
It's like we could be seeing the world. Now, if they're using the same anecdote as me, or, you know, they start talking about, you know, being bipolar and promiscuous, because I'm bipolar and that's one of the things I talk about, you know, then I might be like, they could be using my material unless they really are bipolar and promiscuous.
You're in Los Angeles, everyone's bipolar.
Yeah, but everyone's bipolar and promiscuous.
They're
called actresses and whores.
Yeah,
okay.
I hate to burst your bubble, but there's a lot of that going on.
But mine's medical.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do love Twitter.
Good. That's not a medical problem.
It actually is a little bit of a medical problem because my friends always have to tear me away from my phone.
Yeah.
Because I like to tweet and share everything. And my friends will actually put disclaimers on things. So if they do something, it's automatically, don't you dare, don't you
of course.
freaking tweet that, don't put that on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'll wait a week.
You know, I'm finding myself, I saw Robin a couple of months ago at Club Nokia, and I was tweeting about it while it was going on, and then I caught myself like, why am I not just enjoying this show?
Oh, don't.
You know what I mean? Instead of telling people how much I'm enjoying
on social media, I used to do social media marketing, and it's one of the reasons I got out of it, because I'll go on a quick rant about this.
Please.
We have stopped living our lives in the moment. It's so funny, I'm a comedian, I'm about to get really serious.
Let's bring it. Listen, you're in a bar.
We have stopped living our lives in the moment. Everything we experience now, we're thinking, how is this going to be perceived later on Facebook?
Exactly.
What is going on now that I can tweet and share? What is going on now that I can blog about?
Right.
Nothing's happening now anymore.
No.
Everything's about what's the long term, you know, how am I going to look? How is this going to be perceived? You know, and even myself, you know, I sit around thinking like, what am I going to tweet that's funny?
Yeah.
But it takes you out of your moment and into the future, and it's just sad because we're losing so much of what's going on now.
Right.
To image and...
Yeah. You go to a concert and it's a sea of view screens. It's just a sea of glowing rectangles.
Everyone's like
pointed
this.
At the screen. Yeah. So that they can watch it later. You're at it now.
Take it in.
Yeah, that band is there. You can watch it on shitty quality on your computer later on.
Yeah, let
right
somebody
now,
else
they're
do
near
it.
you. You could touch them if you wanted to.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, we could go on for hours. But let's not.
Let's not say we did.
Let's just hang out. Let's get one of these taps going.
Okay.
We'll shoot the bull. Nicole Aimee, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here.